Hi, I am going to create a website using HTML and CSS. So this is the first video in which I will create a simple layout using HTML and CSS. So before starting the process, I would like to share the few things like I am using the editor Sublime Text and Sublime Text, yes, and here is the browser Google Chrome. So I have created two files, which is index.html and style.css. So let me open this index.html in Sublime Text and style.text as well, style.css, sorry. So these are the two files which are over here, and on the output screen you will find out that this is index.php index.html, and here is nothing right now. So here before starting the coding, I would like to share the basic skeleton that we are going to create. So here we are going to create the basic skeleton in which we would have a heading, then after we would have some navigation bar, and then we would have a content section, and then of course a sidebar where we can write the additional information, and finally we would have a footer. So now one more division we shall create, inside of which all the divisions, actually these are the 6 divisions, 1 2 3 4 and 5 divisions, and all these 5 divisions I will put into a one division. So this is considered as the wrapper. So let me give the name of each of them. So this is heading, this is navigation, this is content section, this is sidebar, and this would be footer section. So this is the basic skeleton that we are going to create inside in the website of HTML and CSS. So let's move into the coding section. So here I am going to write here HTML, and here is my first website, and then after I would create some divisions which I shown you just before, and here is div, and I am also going to create a class inside of it. So this div name is my I would create a class wrapper. So inside this wrapper I will put all the divisions. Div, first div would contain heading. So in the heading I will write my first website, and the class name would be heading. Next division would be of class name is navigation, and the third division would be of content section. So here is class content, and you can also see on the output screen that this is the output. So right now we haven't given any CSS, so because of which it is looking like this. So the fourth section would be of sidebar. You can say that additional information, additional info, and the class name is Sidebar, and the last one would be of footer, and here I will write developed by Amazing Learning, and here I will give the class name as footer. So here we have created a basic skeleton of our website, which is looking like this, and now we shall give the CSS to it, and then after it would look beautiful. So this is the CSS style.css. so firstly we have to link that CSS style.css, and now we have to write here the first CSS class is wrapper, so we have to give some background to wrapper. So for example, background is light blue, and now you can see the output screen that this is light blue, and let me give it some width, and width is 1000 pixel. So now this is 1000 pixels. So I have needed in between, means center. So how it would be possible? I have to give it margin 0 auto. So in this way it would be in the center. So now let's move to the next division, which was heading. So the heading background I am just going to choose as red, and text align, before that height is 50 pixel, and text align center. So now if you will see on the output screen, you will find something like this. So here we have also needed some padding. So the padding is 20 pixel. So now you can see the beauty. My first website, this is looking great now. So the next division was, which was navigation. So to the navigation, firstly we have to give the background color. So we have chosen the background color for navigation as green, and height is 30 pixel. So now if you will see on the output screen, you will find out something like this. So the navigation is now looking great. You can also give it some padding if you want. For say example 5 pixel. So now it is looking great. And then after we have content section. So to the content section, actually we have two sections, content section and additional information. So we have to give it some width in the content section. Firstly we have to decide its background color. So the background color for this is burly wood. I have decided this, and we have also some height to it, and we are going to give it some height of 400 pixel and width of 800 pixel. Actually total height is 1000 pixel and we are giving it 800 pixel. So now if you will see on the output screen, you will find something like this. So here the content section is of width 800 pixel, and now additional information is underneath the hood. but we have needed over here. So how it would be possible? We have to keep the content float left. So what we have to do is we have to write here float left. Now if you will see on the output screen, this content section is on the left side and remaining space is kept as it is, means we can use that space. So now we have to write the additional information, so which is sidebar. So in the sidebar we have to give the background. So background is light pink, and we have to give some width, and width is 800 pixel was of content section and we are giving 200 pixel, and height would be of same as like content, so which is 400 pixel. And now if you will see on the output screen, you will find something like this. So here the problem is we have also needed to keep the float right to the sidebar so that the space would be consumed by that part. So additional information is on the right side. And next, last was footer. So in the footer section, what we are going to do is we have to give some background. So I think black is good enough, and we have to give some height to it. So the height can be like 40 pixel around is good enough. And we have also firstly see the output and then decide. So the background is not working. Sorry, what we have to do is we have to clear both. Clear both means whichever the float we have given to the content section and additional information, which is sidebar, we have to clear both those left and right float, because if we are not removing, then that is also affecting to our footer section, which we haven't needed right now. So now we have to keep the content white, so color should be white. And now if you will see on the output screen, you will see something like this, and we have needed this specific content in the middle. So text align center, and also we have to give some padding to it. I think 10 pixel is good enough. Now if you will see on the output screen, this is looking great. So this was the basic layout that I have created in front of you. You can also practice in your own laptop or maybe computer, and definitely you will find it quite easier. And once you will make this type of layout, then you will get the idea that how we can create web pages. So this was my first video. Hope you enjoyed this video. So in the next video we are also going to learn a new concept, so please be aligned with it and also practice this first layout firstly, and then after move to the next video. I am also going to create the complete course of creating website using HTML and CSS. In the next video we would be learning about another cool concept. So before ending this video, I request you to support my channel by subscribing it if not subscribed yet. Just subscribe it on clicking at subscribe button right bottom of your screen. Like this video, share this video to your friends. For any query, please feel free to ask below in the comment. I appreciate your feedback if you have any. Have a nice day ahead.